How many things are fighting for your attention right now? Your business needs you. Your family needs you. Your phone is buzzing. Your inbox is stacked. Opportunities keep showing up. And somewhere inside, all of that noise is the quiet frustration that says, I'm working hard. But why does it feel like I am not moving forward? Today, I want to walk you through a principle that has shaped elite performers, strong leaders, and disciplined builders across every field. It is simple. It is direct. It works. The power of one thing. If you grab this and apply it, you will stop drifting. You will stop scattering your strength, and you will start building real momentum. Let's start here. The culture around you celebrates busy. Busy looks responsible. Busy looks ambitious. Busy looks productive. But busy often hides a lack of clarity. You can fill every hour of your day and still avoid the work that actually changes your future. Many leaders wake up already behind. They react instead of lead. They answer messages instead of building vision. They handle small fires instead of constructing something that lasts. At the end of the day, they are exhausted, yet strangely unsettled, because deep down, they know most of their effort went toward things that did not truly matter. Here is the problem with dividing your attention. When your focus is spread across 10 priorities, you are not giving 10% to each. You are giving fragments of attention, fragments of energy, fragments of excellence. Your brain was not designed to switch lanes every few minutes. Every time you jump from task to task, you lose traction. Mental energy drains faster than you think. Focus leaks. And when focus leaks, progress slows. The highest performers understand something most people never learn. Success is not simultaneous. It is sequential. It is built one decisive action at a time. Now here is the question that can change how you operate starting today. What is the one thing I can do right now that moves me closest to what matters most? Not 5. Thing S. Not 3. 1. When you learn to ask that question with honesty, something sharp happens inside your thinking. The fog lifts. The clutter loses its grip. You stop negotiating with distractions. You stop pretending everything is urgent. You see the path. But asking the question is only the beginning. The power shows up when you commit to it. When you identify your one thing, everything else must step aside until that work is done. This is not about squeezing more into your calendar. This is about directing your strength. Think about a spotlight. When it floods an entire stage, nothing stands out. But when that beam tightens onto one point, the intensity changes. Clarity shows up. Your mind works the same way. Deep focus unlocks a level of output scattered effort never reaches. There's another benefit most people overlook. When you commit to one thing, you reduce decision fatigue. Every small choice drains mental fuel. What should I work on next? Should I switch tasks? Should I answer that message? Those constant decisions quietly wear you down. But when the target is clear, your energy flows toward execution instead of hesitation. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a line of dominoes. The first one is small, easy to ignore. But when it falls, it can knock down a domino 50% larger. That larger domino knocks down another, then another, then another. By the time you reach the 29th domino, it can topple something the size of a skyscraper. That is sequential momentum. Great builders do not chase everything. They knock down the next domino. One clear action creates movement. Movement builds confidence. Confidence fuels consistency. Before long, progress compounds. In business, this might look like focusing on serving one client at an exceptional level instead of chasing 10 shallow wins. That client becomes a testimony. That testimony opens doors. In leadership, It might mean strengthening one core system instead of patching weak ones all over the place. In health, it might be committing to one daily discipline instead of researching 20 plans you never follow. Momentum does not arrive through chaos. It grows through completion. So, how do you identify your true one thing? Start with this question. What is the one action that, if completed today, makes other things easier or unnecessary? That is your leverage point. Many tasks feel important. Few actually move the structure forward. Answering emails rarely transforms a business. Sitting in meetings rarely builds vision. Tweaking small details rarely creates breakthrough. But one courageous conversation might. One strategic partnership might. One clear offer might. One disciplined block of deep work might. Your one thing often carries weight. You feel it before you even start. There is usually a little resistance attached to it. Pay attention to that resistance. Often the task you avoid is the very one that would shift everything. Growth lives just beyond comfort. Now let's talk about where most people lose this battle. They identify the right action, but they do not eliminate the noise around it. They keep their inbox open. They check their phone. They allow interruptions. They drift. Focus demands the strength to say no, not later. Now. When you commit to your one thing, treat it like a non-negotiable appointment with your future. Close the extra tabs, silence the alerts, clear the desk, guard the space. Protecting your focus is not selfish. It is stewardship. If you lead a business, a family, a ministry, or a team, scattered attention does not serve them well. Clarity does. Now bring this into a daily rhythm. Start each morning with one question. What must be done today so progress is undeniable? Write it down. Make it measurable. Then go to work. Do not bounce between 10 minor wins while the major work waits untouched. Finish the one thing. Pause long enough to acknowledge it. Completion builds confidence. Your brain starts to associate focus with reward. Then ask again, what is the next one thing? Over time, something shifts inside you. You stop being impressed by busy. You develop an eye for what truly counts. Weeks stack, months stack, years stack. And from the outside, it looks like sudden success, but you know better. It was never sudden. It was built through focused obedience to the next right action. Let me ground this even deeper for you. You already have what you need to move forward. Most people are not stuck because they lack resources. They are stuck because their strength is diluted across too many directions. When energy concentrates, progress accelerates. Look at strong companies. They did not grow by chasing every opportunity. They locked onto what worked and pressed in. Look at championship athletes. They did not train for every sport. They refined one skill at a time until excellence became normal. Look at master craftsmen. They did not scatter their creative power. They gave themselves fully to the work in front of them. Your potential is not capped by your circumstances. It is shaped by your focus. Now let me speak directly to the leader watching this. If you are called to build something that lasts, you cannot afford a distracted life. Alignment requires direction. Scripture says in James that a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Instability often begins with divided focus. Jesus spoke about the eye being single, so the whole body is full of light. There is wisdom there for how you lead your life and your work. Singleness of focus brings clarity. Clarity strengthens movement. Movement builds impact. So here is your move. Right now, you can keep living reactive. Let demands pull you in every direction. Stay busy and hope it adds up. Or you can choose a narrower path. Ask the question, what is the one thing I can do right now that moves me closest to what matters most? Then remove every easier option. Step into the work. Finish it. Then repeat. Great lives are not constructed through complexity. They rise through disciplined simplicity. Less noise, less scattering, less hesitation, more clarity, more execution, more completion. Giants are not formed in chaos. They are formed through steady, focused action. So before this day moves any further, decide your one thing. Name it, start it, finish it. Then watch what begins to build. One powerful thing at a time.